Ladies and gentlemen, Pimpmunk. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy?
Wood, it's so good.
Yes, indeed. It is a Tuesday. It is August 11th of the year of what the fuck, and that's what I've been calling this, y'all. Anyways, we are joined today, but we've got a multitude of people here with us today, except one of the co-hosts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, Marilyn has fired.
Marilyn is so happy
Now, Shabisky stayed up late, and well, he had to do it. He did a special show, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I didn't watch it.
He had a special countdown going on, building up.
I don't watch him.
He was up until like 5 a.m.
I don't watch him. I don't understand people who do. I'm joking. Now, Shab's awesome. But we are joined today by the beautiful, lovely Marshall Manson. And his tag-along Marilyn. I'm joking. And the beautiful, lovely Marilyn, of course. And there's a blunder from down under, a voice.
Mine's not. I know what you're talking about.
That right there, that is young Alice in Chains. I don't know why I said that. But that is, of course, the Red Eye Boy. And, of course, the other voice, but the voice of God himself. Booleanenator. The hand with the man up my ass. Producer man is also here. So we've got and of course, the lovely, beautiful, sexy, not get offended at things that I say, Miss Elliott. Blame it on the rain. Yeah.
And Dirt's here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck Nate. But without Shab here, I'm gonna have to get twice as high today.
You what, buddy?
Without Shab here, I'm gonna have to get twice as high today. Just to
pick up. Missy got so high fucking yesterday. and tried to deny it too. She tried to deny. She kept on. And then at one point, she got so close to the mic, Red Eye. I am not high.
I literally had not gone to bed yet, so.
Swallow that motherfucker. It's a microphone, girl. Come on. Anyways, so I tell you what I did last night, y'all. I wanted to I was trying to get in an argument with somebody last night. And so I went over to G-Man's channel and got them. They had some shit on that channel last night. It was G-Man, it was Shanny for crap, and it was also Von Helton, the great gummy bear.
Of course it was.
What, baby?
Of course it was.
And they were talking some stupid shit. And I'm in the chat room trying my best to get them pissed off. And it didn't work. They ignored me because they were having this it was so weird, blowing smoke up each other's ass, and Shanny acting like she brought somebody to God, and I'm like, dude, you're an idiot. And then talking about people harassing her, sexually harassing her because they don't like her. I don't understand her.
See, Irie Alex went live yesterday morning and was talking about the same thing, about Shanny claiming that people are sexually harassing her. And while he was live, G-Man went live to say that Irie Alex is full of shit, and he was talking a whole bunch of crap about Alex. So I went in that chat room and I said, what about what Shanny did to me?
I was doing the same thing last night. I was saying, what about them harassing my...
And literally you could see he saw my comment. and he kind of like froze and then stuttered and then went back to like talking shit about Alex. So I said it again. Yeah. And he completely ended his stream.
Well, let's face it, they're all morons. But here, I will say this. Out of those three, G-Man's, he's fucking Einstein out of those three. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. That's
out of him, I mean, let's face it, you may not like the fucker, but he is way smarter than those two.
Yeah, you know, you can easily look at the, you know, you don't have to like the guy or any of them to look at the situation and see that.
Yeah, I mean, he's like way above them. And he also knows that he can get money off Shanny.
Exactly. And that doesn't mean that he's smart. It just means he's smarter than those people.
I think at one point during that stream, Rev told G-Man that they were going to sell some house and give him $15,000. And apparently G-Man's face looked exactly like what Dirt's doing right now. Like, huh? Like,
yeah.
Where's my $15,000?
Honestly.
I don't like him, but, and she's just a bad person. And that's what really, it ain't, when I say Shanny's disgusting, I am really not talking about her physical looks. I don't give a fuck what she looks like. I ain't no goddamn winner in the looks department. So, I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to, you know, it's her that makes her disgusting. It's her personality. It's the way she, like, when the pandemic first started getting bad, she made fun of people not having money and losing their jobs. She literally made fun of them, not like jokes, but was calling them pathetic. Who the fuck does that?
I don't know. That's
Shanny.
Well, fuck you, Ed. She does. And it's just, I was disgusted by her, and I'm still disgusted by her. And look, like I said, I don't make fun of people's physical looks, but if you put yourself in that kind of position, you're going to be made fun of.
Here's my take on Shanny. She says a certain word that begins with N, about as easy as I say the word crikey.
G-Man excused all that last night, by the way.
Yeah, well, fuck you, G-Man. You fucking twat.
He's the same guy that excused slavery, so I don't want to hear it.
Oh, yeah, God. Fucking A, like...
No, seriously, really? when you can say that word in the way that she was using it,
yes.
So context is important. The way she was using it, it's like, you probably are the girl that carries a certain Confederate-like flag at the Southern Pride parades. It's like, she is just... Fucking she is such a disgusting person, and she just, you know.
And on that subject, on that very thing, when they were talking about that last night, G-Man said, when she said the N-word about me, I forgive her. Well, G-Man, but you're not every black person on the planet.
Right. Yeah. There's some people that are still mad at her, some people that are still offended by her for saying that.
Because the way, as Red said, the way she was using it, the context of it, she was being a racist. And so that affected more black people than just you. So, I mean, you can't forgive her on behalf of all black men. What the fuck? I mean, it's like me saying I forgive Red Eye for being a shithead to people. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, that's actually, good point. I've been a shithead to people. Well, yeah, I wouldn't forgive me. But interesting side note, today I'm driving along in my car and I'm being followed by a rather large fucking truck. And what was mounted on the front of that truck blew my fucking mind. It was a fucking Confederate flag.
In Australia?
And it wasn't just like, it was mounted on the fucking goddamn front of the grill. So this thing was like an enamel, hand-painted, customized badge.
Why?
I don't know, because what you should be flying is we've got the Eureka Stockade flag, which is, it's kind of like we had our War of Independence and we lost in about the first 2 hours because we were really drunk. So, you know.
We were really drunk, so we lost the war.
Yeah, no, seriously. Rum used to be fucking currency in Australia at one point, so there you go.
I do find that very weird though that because I've seen that before on other videos and stuff of people waving the Confederate flag in other countries. I'm like, but that had nothing to do with y'all.
Like just wave an American flag.
It's kind of weird, but
hey, Red, wait a minute, Red, you're gonna love this. I gotta tell you something real quick. My mama just came to the door. She said, "That's my man talking."
Hey, Mama Pimp.
She loves Red Eye Boy.
Awesome sauce.
That's so sweet. Your mom's a
it's
sweetheart.
the Confederate flag down here until recently didn't have that really negative thing to it because we don't have that connection to it. We saw it on TV and it's more connected to a cultural Southern American, like Mississippi, New Orleans, all of that sort of good, cool stuff. And I think that's where the association is more based than.
Well, y'all, the whole country of Australia is very close to being rednecky.
Yeah. Oh, look, barbecues. We got fucking bogans. It's
Yeah.
We've got a subcategory of fucking rednecks, which are bogans. They're terrifying things.
Is that what you call y'all's rednecks?
Yeah, bogans.
Bogans. Okay, I didn't know that.
Is
Speaking of Mississippi, you brought up the state. Now, who would have thought this clever little thing? Who would have thought this would happen? We did a mandate on wearing masks, right? And guess what's happening? Cases are dropping.
Nah, bullshit.
Huh? Yeah, no.
Fake
They
news.
stopped faking the numbers.
Fake news.
They stopped faking the numbers once they got the mask
Nah,
out there.
he's a terrifying number for you. I heard some banter from some experts, and because testing is like Trump says it's really great. Nah, it's really not great, and that goes for the whole world. They estimate worst case scenario, 50 fucking million cases of COVID active right now running around in America because there's a whole bunch of asymptomatic ones.
Yeah,
50 potentially 50 fucking million people.
It's crazy.
Right now, infected. Right now, potentially. Now, I'm not saying that's definitely the case.
Slow down the testing.
Trump.
Slow down the testing.
Did you see Trump? One of Trump's former buddies. I forget his name. Scatter somebody. The guy that he booted a couple of years ago. He's come out on Fox News talking mad shit about his old buddy. It's the claws have come out. Young Turks have just announced they've created a super PAC and they're just going to pump out ads against Trump. So if you give money to the Young Turks, you're basically paying for TV ads against Trump at this point. You might not want to bother doing that. Just go and buy a cup of coffees or some weed.
Give it to Pimpmunk.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Or just burn it. Just get a lighter and burn it.
Give it to me. Dude, Trump's out of his fucking. We talked about this yesterday. I don't know if you heard about this, Ray. You heard that he tried to get his face on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Did he actually
hear that?
Go.
Trump
Did
is.
you see the video of him when the Secret Service guy came in to escort him out?
Yeah, because the
He
dude
literally
they killed a guy in front of the bar.
I get that, right? But the way that the guy said, sir, we have to, the way he looked over and then slowly walked out of the room, like a kid that has to leave the park but doesn't want to. He's trying to get hurt because he wants to be a fucking martyr. I swear to God.
No.
Trump is shitting himself because
I
noticed the other day.
Why would he go so slowly? Why would if it's an emergency, we need to get you out of here? You're just
he's not alert. He's just everyone talks shit about Biden.
What's going on? He's like, oh, I wouldn't. A nice day.
I know
He talks like a 5-year-old, right?
Red's gonna make a point about how much shit he talks Biden, right? And he's
Look, Trump. Here's the thing about Trump. Trump is shitting himself right now. In the last few weeks, he's done a big fucking 180. He's now wearing masks.
Yeah.
Now, the other day, I know he didn't extend the full amount, but he signed it. This is how much he's panicking about being re-elected. And he's being pressured by other people now. He's signed in the thing extending the fucking freeze on debt repayments for students. Conservatives don't do that, but he did. And he's going against his own people, saying that we wanted to cut that $600 towards people that can't go to work, so you can pay your rent and shit. The GOP wanted to cut that down to $200. Yeah. Trump went to $400.
$400.
Right, That's
But then
a
the other
huge.
thing he's planning on doing is fucked up. The
Yeah.
payroll tax. Well,
Yeah.
if he does what he says he's going to do, it's going to it's going to defund Social Security.
Yeah, well, look, with a bit of luck and a little bit of wisdom, America's going to wake up from this nightmare of Groundhog Day that you've been living for the last 4 years and make some serious changes. There's plenty of reasons. George is the big one, I'd say. Let's make some good out of that fucking really shit situation and boot dickhead.
Well,
and then apply.
Yeah.
You got to apply pressure to the new guys, though, and it's going to be a long slog. But you got as soon as there's just keep applying pressure to whoever the fuck's elected to make change for the better. And I'll shut up about me right now. But Trump is shitting himself. He's wearing a mask, and he's doing things that kind of appease people on the left side of politics. Now, not to the full extent that they'd like, but he's compromising. Trump never fucking compromises. He's Trump, remember that? That's a big tell. When he starts capitulating to things, he's arms. If this is an arm wrestle, they're counting him out.
I just don't like him. I had to make my mom
shit.
I had to make my mom delete a comment last night on Facebook. She's mad at me about it. But I told her she's going to go to Facebook jail because somebody was talking about the shooting in front of the White House, and they were talking about the Secret Service coming to get him. My mom said, well, they should have just pushed him in front of the fucking bullet. I was like, no, Mama, you can't say that.
No, not even joking. You got to live outside of America to get away with that shit.
Yeah.
She don't give a fuck, no. She just don't give a shit. She didn't really mean she wanted him to die. She was making a dumb joke, but no, you did not mean.
I love her. She just comes out like, I love Mama.
Ain't right a minute.
Seriously.
I love me some
I said,
Mama
she
Pimp.
mean, yeah, I did. No, you didn't.
I love his voice.
He's trying to cover your ass, Mama Pimp.
Just tell him that you meant it on Minecraft. Then it works.
That's right. That works. Absolutely. Allegedly.
God damn.
I wish your mom was on the show.
Okay.
Should have Mama Pimp as a guest one day.
I'll
We're
try.
gonna
She won't do it.
We better start a Kickstarter for the lawyer.
Do what? I try to get you shut the hell up.
Jesus Christ. Don't speak to Mama Pimp like that, you piece of shit.
Tell me you can
Mama
puck up
come
kiss
there
my
and
white.
smack you if you talk to your mama like that again.
She said, you can puck up and kiss my lily white ass. Anyway, I like fucking with her. She's cool though. Anyways, moving on from old people.
Let's talk shit about Patreon for a sec.
All right.
Fuck Patreon.
All right. So, watched Nick Recator Law. Interesting video he put out 5 days ago. Sargon of Akkad has had another win. The lady that abused the copyright system and took him to court now has to pay costs, and we're talking tens of thousands of fucking dollars. Well, it turns out a whole bunch of people that were Patreons of Sargon were really unhappy with Patreon, and they kind of said, we're going to take you to court. But here's the thing, when you sign up the terms and conditions to Patreon and you go click yes, you've agreed that you can't take them to court, that you go through this arbitration process. And Patreon were thinking they were real fucking smart and their shit didn't stink when they did this. Well, yeah, we'll dodge all the bullshit. Well, 72 people, from what I understand, went, yeah, fuck this, we want a piece of this action. And the deal is that they've got to pay a quarter of the costs, and Patreon have to pony up 3/4 of the costs. It's $1,000 just for round one. So 72 people had to come up with $250 each, and they were quite happy, and they went on the bench. Patreon have now got to pony up 275 fucking grand to pay for round one. They haven't even started talking yet. This is just to get the paperwork in the fucking... Yeah, so Patreon have basically started fighting the end users and dragging them into this arbitration thing using the threat of you've got to come up with money. And what they didn't expect was a whole bunch of people going, yeah, all right, we'll fucking take you on. And it's now going to snowball. And from what I understand, the last lot of people at the Sin, they had to pay this sum by March, and they haven't heard a peep out of Patreon about this since, so they might be just hoping it goes away. I'm not sure what's going on, but be real careful when you sign up to things and read the fine print, because you might be signing away your right to take part in a group litigation or to sue them or to protect yourself in case of a data breach. Read the fucking fine print of everything. I know it's a pain in the ass, but when you've all signed up to Patreon, you've all signed away your right to sue them. And you've got to go through this fucking arbitration process that they set up. And that costs you money, straight up. $250 just to get the ball rolling, which is they hope that puts off the average user going, no, I don't want to spend $250 just to start this shit. So, yeah, a bit of snake in the grass like behaviour from Patreon, in my opinion. And, thumbs down. Not cool, man. Not cool.
$250 to get the ball rolling. That's what prostitutes usually charge to get your balls rolling too. So, yeah,
$250, man. You're gonna have a great night.
Oh, so you're used to crack whores then, aren't you?
Yeah. So I was about to say, you got to go with the poverty pack hookers. For $250, you get a real party.
Red eyes prostitute takes EBT cards. I don't know if you know what an EBT card is, Red, because you're in Australia. That's like a food stamp card here.
Yeah.
Slide it down.
Absolutely.
Slap the crack of your ass and get your blowjob.
Take coupons. They even take the coupons off the back of your dockets from the shops. It's like the discount ones. It all adds up.
I do not
The
know.
price of one that'll get you 2 hours.
Somebody asked in the chat, isn't Patreon run by a bunch of Brooklyn hipsters? I have no idea.
I don't know who runs Patreon.
I don't know. Probably.
I have no idea. Don't care. It's just I don't like their behaviour, and I haven't been a fan of theirs for a while. When they actually did that to Sargon, and I even had to change my tune because they did it to Alex first, and I was all happy about that. Pimple, remember? And then I had to come back about 6 weeks later and go, yeah, all right, I'm going to eat some humble pie. That's not cool, and cancel culture has been kicking ass ever since.
Yeah, and even if I don't agree with what people say, and I don't agree with a lot of what Alex or Sargon says, they still have the right to say they're dumbasses. I mean...
Yeah, to a point. And
to a point, yes.
When it crosses that point, you end up like Alex Jones in a court of law getting your fucking ass handed to you on a silver platter by the parents of all of those poor little kids that were killed. So, yeah, Alex, even Joe Rogan's just gone, I don't think I can have Alex back on the show until that shit's all dusted.
Speaking of getting fucked, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Who
Tell
had
me
a
more.
porn leak?
Who had the what, baby?
Who had
Oh,
a porn
Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph. He had a porn. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny as hell, though. That's funny as hell right there. I ain't watched it because I don't want to, but
yo,
Not interested. But
yeah,
fuck the guy.
apparently though, he stuck his thumb up chick's ass, brought it out, and then sniffed his thumb.
stop.
Yeah.
No.
No. Apparently that's what happened. But it's his own dumb assness from what I'm hearing, because he's wanted to be a dick to her ex. So he sends the he sends the tape of him fucking his ex-girlfriend and then it gets released. Okay.
He
Don't
put
bitch about
out a statement 3 hours ago that says, "Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah.
No, I didn't leak anything. My only comments on the matter. Also, the Branch Davidians canceled before the show last night, so I might be canceling for tonight as well.
Yeah,
I'll let you guys know.
He gonna cancel tonight.
He's gonna remain silent for a couple days.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
couple
Branch
days.
Davidians canceled? The Branch Davidians canceled when Waco happened. That was the cancellation of the Branch Davidians. Hello.
Okay, I was wondering where I heard that before.
I personally don't have. Here's the thing. I personally don't have any issues with Ethan. He used to. He may still follow me on Twitter. I don't even know. He used to follow me on Twitter, and we never really talked. I think we may have talked once or whatever. I don't have any issues with him, but I do know he likes to go after people a lot.
Oh God. Yeah,
I'm reading the comments right now, and these are fucking hilarious. One of them literally just says, "Sniff, sniff."
Sniff, sniff. Yeah, I seen that. And one dude was like, thumbs up.
Dude, it's like, like, how do you think that's not like gonna come back at you when you do that and be like, hey man, yeah, look at me, like, what a
Someone
dumbass.
put a clip of it. Someone put a clip of it. I just saw something.
I don't want to see it because first of all, I don't do that. Actually, I don't like to go. I will not watch revenge porn because it's disrespectful.
That's so bad. I don't.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
I don't like revenge porn at all.
I'm making a joke about it, but it's horrible. Revenge porn is fucking horrible.
That's awful.
But.
Yeah, I will say, I feel bad for the girl involved, but I felt bad for the girl involved before he did it. Revenge porn.
And apparently he's got a very tiny penis. Apparently. But look, he can get over this. TJ got over it, but TJ released his own shit. He didn't give a fuck. TJ's proud of his little dick.
Just one of those things. I didn't like the guy before.
Yeah.
He just, not only, certain things he said, but just, again, I haven't seen all too much of the guy, but I'd seen enough.
He likes to go after.
I just saw a bit more than I've ever wanted.
I don't care about him even going after people. It's just I'm not getting
Regardless
whatever.
of anything.
I'd hate to call it his personal business because it was all over Twitter, So, but I'm not gonna.
I don't want.
I just think regardless of anything, revenge porn is wrong. I don't care what happened.
Is fucking horrible.
Like,
I know someone personally.
What the situation is. I don't care how bad the falling out was.
Yeah.
I don't care how you feel about the person. Revenge porn is wrong.
Shit will come back and bite you on the ass.
Like, it's just wrong.
I know a female who had to go through that shit. A dude posted it all over the internet, and it was pretty bad. And they did it because I guess because she came out as gay, right? And he got mad, and so he released the tape of them having sex, which was just a disgusting act. It's really disgusting to do that to someone.
Disgusting. It's immature. It's just like.
And don't give me and I also hate the argument that people they shouldn't have made it. No, well, people do that. And I don't know of anybody who doesn't have, maybe somebody, maybe one of y'all, I don't know. Most people's got some kind of picture of their private some fucking where these days. Absolutely. I mean, it's just common fucking thing now. My dick's on the internet. If y'all can find it, I'll say, yeah, that's my dick.
Turns up in my fucking email inbox every morning.
Find it.
But my dick,
I find it.
You know what it was? This is what happened.
Because it's small.
A few years ago, me and this girl were fucking around, and she sent me some pictures, and so I sent her a picture of my dick, and then she released it out there.
You got revenge porn. God
I
damn
didn't
it.
get to give a shit. I mean, fuck, you can barely see it.
I just think it's like, what? Everybody fucks. It's like everybody fuck. Like, what? Why? It's no. I just. Is it for like you want to embarrass the person for what reason? Exactly. Because they made you upset? Oh, yeah. Like grow up.
Well, they know it can ruin their lives. Like
and people, and I hate when I see people like a lot of and this goes on a lot of conservatives, right? Will like shame people who do stuff like that. I'm like, dude, y'all voted for Trump.
Yeah.
If you're not listening to some of the shit he said, grab her by the puss.
Bro, that dude's been on Howard Stern for years saying all kinds of fucked up shit. Come on.
He literally made creepy ass sex jokes about his daughter.
Yeah, there's really not much
weird.
concern in that respect.
That's fucking disgusting.
Like at one point,
that quit smoking lasted a long time, didn't it?
I just think it's like at one point you thought enough of that person to want to be in that type of an intimate situation with them. You know, regardless of what took place, at one point you thought enough of them to be like, I want to do stuff like this with you. So like respect them enough to be like, you know what, like we had that, like that's got nothing to do with any other situation. Like that was the moment.
Some people can't handle rejection. Mm-hmm. Some people go insane with rejection.
It creates erratic behavior.
It does.
Behavior you can't really justify afterwards.
And explaining people is weird, but like, okay, look at this. This is something I've never really like. Let's say I'm gonna use me and you for an example here, Missy. Let's say we're in a relationship, right? You know, and I cheat on you. In most cases, instead of getting mad at me and want to destroy me, you want to destroy the person I had sex with.
Yeah.
And I've never really understood that because that person, that person didn't owe you shit.
Right. They didn't know. They didn't know anything. Like they don't know what you don't know what your partner told that person. Like,
and I was
it's not their
that way
fault.
at one point, honestly, because
like unless it's somebody who's a friend of both of yours and knows that you two are in a relationship and knows that this is a wrong thing. Yeah. You can't get mad at the other person.
One of the worst things I ever did was when I caught a dude in the bed with the girl, the only person I really ever loved at one point. That's one of the worst things. And I've talked about it publicly. He knows I've talked about it publicly. The dude that I caught her in bed with, I almost beat to death, right? I actually beat him bad.
I think it's just misplaced anger.
It is. Yeah. I know people who try to kill. I know people like I don't know in person. I know stories of people who like will kill the other person. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
Oh, I watched that fucking. I'm one of those stupid fucking white girls that loves informative murder porn. So I watch the ID channel like all the time.
Oh, that's an addictive fucking thing to watch.
It is. And half of those fucking stories are about someone who, my husband cheated on me with this woman, so the wife goes and like blows the woman's house up, and it's like, like why aren't you mad at the dude? What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, it's crazy. Women are women now. When they get scorned, woo.
Yeah, we get really revengeful.
You do.
It's really disgusting, actually.
Mm-hmm. But you know,
I'm ashamed of. I've worked really hard to not be like that.
Have you ever keyed a car, Marilyn?
Nope.
Yeah, I was a fucking kid. I was a kid. That was no revenge shit. That was just me being a dumb fucking teacher.
So you have. I didn't know this. I just made an assumption.
I hate you. I'm too damn honest. Yes, back in my teen years, I was like, oh, you know, that'd be a fun, rebellious thing to do. And yeah,
I've found cheeseburgers on a car before, but I've never keyed a car.
I feel bad because fucking karma. I feel bad. I'm gonna have a nice ass car, and then someone's gonna key it, and that will be.
That's a fucked up thing.
Or worse, you'll have one of those situations where they'll put like the shopping cart and just let it scrape across the entire side of your fucking car.
I didn't do nothing like that. I just scratched like the door handle very little with keys. But it was not that bad.
Keys.
What you should do is pour sugar in your gas tank.
No.
Or sand. Okay, sand works too.
I have
a bologna on the car.
Ew. I have a worse car story.
Bologna is like the worst because it fucks up the paint job so bad.
Cover their car in bologna.
Just
cover their car in bologna.
Right.
Brake fluid.
I've never done that.
What was you saying, Missy? Marilyn, sorry.
Anytime I went to a party with this one kid, he would pee in everybody's gas tank. He'd steal our keys when we were drunk as fuck and open our gas tank, pee in it, and then pee all over the windshields and all over the door handles. Don't ask me how he had enough pee in his fucking small ass body to do that to like 8 different cars, but yeah, he did that every party we went to.
Canadian.
Sounded like a heavy drinker.
He was a fucked up drinker. He got fucked.
Shit. Yes, that's such a fucked up thing to do.
I know.
Hey, that's a Canadian thing, though.
One time he dipped, like I had tampons with me, I was on my period. He dipped fucking my tampons. Stop it. He dipped my tampons in like red juice and then threw them all over me as I slept. So when I woke up, I was like, what the fuck happened? Because I was drunk the night before. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
How many tampons did I waste?
Exactly.
That dude's gonna be a sex offender one day. I promise.
Yeah, he's probably in jail right now.
Oh, honestly, I don't even doubt it. Actually, he was in jail not long ago for some shit. He's
Probably
Oh yeah.
fucking tampons.
Damn, bro, Missy got white. Look how white she got.
Somebody's at her door, so her and Red Eye both walked away. What's going on?
I'm back. I've been back for ages. You've just been ignoring me.
He's
You
not
haven't
keeping up
spoke.
with your messages.
Well, I know what I'm not wanted. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Wait a minute, whoever gave you the thought that you were wanted?
That's right. My mum said something about it once, but then she never said it again.
He's just looking for a way out. He's tired. It's the middle of the night for him.
Let me tell you about love. My dad went out looking for a gift for me when I was 4 years old. And he's still looking for that fucker. When he comes back, I mean, he hadn't found it yet, but he's still out there trying.
It better be good.
A good
Better
man.
be a good one.
It's probably just probably waiting for it to go on special.
Yeah, he's standing outside. Oh my goodness.
How about you, Marshall? You ever vandalized something?
No,
Side your ears.
Yeah. No, not really. I've never been into vandalism.
Oh,
I was
Destroyed
one
it.
of the Sharpie kids when I was real young. Oh god, I would like to go to the playground.
really?
I was
We
wrong.
just
One time I graffitied a locker at school and I got caught like doing it, like in the middle of graffitiing it. And I almost
really fucking lightweights. We destroyed a fucking house
shit.
entirely. We kicked a fucking. All right, here's the deal. We owned a property that was a farm and it had a bunch of sheds. And I've demolished a bunch of sheds. I've kicked over brick walls and shit and made them. Oh, it was glorious. But the house was the pinnacle of our achievement. It was about a crew of about 6 of us, and we worked on it for a few months. But because it was on our property and it was getting demolished anyway, so they didn't give a shit. So the local kids just turned it into this fucking play centre that was. We kicked a fucking wall out of this house. Like the roof fucking sagged in afterwards. It was fucking awesome. We removed about a third of the floor by the time, and then they saw what we were up to, and then one day we've come up and there was nothing left of it. But every window, actually, one day just for shits and giggles, everyone got in there except me, and I had my slug gun and I was taking pot shots through all the windows at them, trying to shoot them with this. It's only a .17, so it wasn't going to hurt anyone. The broken glass might have hurt someone, but
Yeah.
we fucking had a ball in that place. We used to just trash the shit out of it. We got up in the roof cavity. There was no roof left by the time we finished. There was just like this one little section we left up there where we'd go up and smoke cigarettes. And then the rest of the roof was gone. One wall, like an entire wall was gone, and most of the internal walls were gone. And did you know that you can hide tens of thousands of dollars worth of betting slips from your wife in the wall cavity of your house if you have a secret stash spot where you slide it up and push the ticket in where she doesn't see it? We found a fucking motherload of fucking tickets. Now I'm guessing not one of them was a winner because they were in the fucking wall cavity, right? And dude, there was thousands of these things, and not just in one room. Every room had a stash spot where he'd shove fucking betting slips in between the fucking the boards on the wall. He could slide them up, and they'd just fall into the wall cavity. Good insulation.
I want to kick some walls in now. Like, what's in my walls?
Wrecking a house is the fucking ultimate fun when you're a kid. Like when that wall went and it fucked, the whole thing sort of crashed, and then we all looked up and realised we're standing under a sagging roof, and we all went, yeah. Health, place, work, and safety would not have been impressed.
I know.
You're
Trashing houses.
You want to be a vandal right now.
Dude, you'd be shocked what you find some old walls, though.
Oh, we wrecked cars too. Yeah, we didn't find a body, luckily.
But there's been, I watched a show one time where they found there's all kinds of weird shit. I mean, like fucking shit that was worth millions of dollars and dead bodies and shit like that. All kinds of stuff. It's really cool. We need to go wall hunting and just kill and just bust people's walls up.
Yeah.
Demolishing some of those old places in America that have been there since the late 19th century would probably be worth doing, because you would probably find some cool artifacts.
Yeah.
Maybe some coins, different things, and maybe some hidden loot in a hidden passage somewhere in a house.
Yeah, dude. There's shit right now is hid somewhere that could just buy you anything you wanted, and it'll be there forever.
You're right, man. I'm going to start kicking in every dilapidated house I see.
That's the mindset.
Who knows? It could be a hidden treasure trove. Fuck.
Exactly.
What if somebody told you that if you would eat out Shanny for Christ?
No.
I already know, yeah.
You'd be
Look this bitch up. I can't remember what she looks like.
I mean, hold up. Rich or like insanely rich?
Insanely rich.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'll take one for the team. I don't care. No, don't worry about it. You don't have to. I will.
Be insanely rich.
No, I'm saying no on your behalf. No, I'm saying emphatically no for everybody.
I'll give you $250,000 to let me say yes.
No.
Paying him off like that.
There's no amount of money that is going to let me let my friends do that.
If somebody offered you $183,000 to suck that forehead nipple, would you do it? That she's got on her head.
I wouldn't even do that. No, you'd have to raise the tag on that.
$183,000 just to suck on the forehead nipple for a minute.
That's not even $250,000.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, Missy. All right, you tell me. Would you suck Shanny's forehead nipple for $183,000?
How long do you have to suck it for? It's just the forehead nipple.
What's the time limit on?
Yeah, for how long?
Just the forehead nipple, and I don't have to suck anything else or touch anything else?
Just the forehead nipple. You have to suck it for 5 straight minutes.
Minutes?
Yeah,
for fucking $183,000, pimp?
Nope.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do it. Sorry.
That's some bullshit right there.
Not gonna do it.
Nope.
And you can feel it pulsating in your mouth.
Nope.
Like you had me convinced. I'd go down on her for Bezos money, but all right, maybe I shouldn't.
That hair on the nipple will tickle your tongue.
You could offer me the Amazon empire. No. You could offer me Elon Musk and Amazon's empire, so SpaceX, all the space companies. I'd still say no.
Red, I don't believe you, Red.
I don't want SpaceX. I just want the money.
I think Red do it for $10.
No, I would do a lot of things to run SpaceX or fucking the Amazon dude's space company. You got no idea. There's a lot of very seedy, questionable things that I'd do to do that. Shanny's not one of them.
Yeah, it would. Yep.
No, I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't.
Red Eye, you do it for free.
There's a cutoff point.
Red Eye, you want her.
No.
You want to tickle that nipple.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think the lady doth protest too much. What are you hiding from us, Red Eye?
How do they go on the Muppets? It's like, nope, 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 bring, bring, nope, 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 nope. Or as Lewis would say, yeah.
Welcome back, Missy, by the way.
I had a fucking census bitch at my front door trying to make me take a census, and I'm like, I'm trying to do like a show right now.
Sounds like a
I'm
porn.
a little bit busy.
She probably thought that too. She was probably like,
I don't give
okay,
a fuck what
lady.
she got. Just get the fuck out of here.
For real. Fuck this.
What you should have did, grab one of your dildos. I'm banging myself on the internet for money. Leave me alone.
I should have.
You gotta join one.
Well, here, bitch.
You trying to make some money?
Hey, you look pretty decent. You want to join me?
Yeah.
That time? Because you're taking mine.
Ugh, I hate census people. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't see why I have to.
Yeah, why you gotta
You
know?
can do it online, though. You don't have to do it.
No, I just don't want to at all.
You don't
I don't
want
want them knowing shit
you
about
don't
me.
want to help our world?
No. Not in that way. It's just a way for them to try to keep fucking track of everybody.
Pimpmunk doesn't pronounce the L's in help. He's like, you don't want to hip? Want to hip?
Hip.
Yep.
What's that about?
I like your hips.
You trying to hurt
I-
my feelings? You trying to hurt
Oh,
my
I'm-
feelings?
I'm sorry, I hurt your feelings. I don't know.
What you hurt my feelings for?
His face.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I wanted to help you. I want to help your feelings.
Wow.
That's actually really funny. But you're so cute. You're a little like stuffed bear.
Mhm.
Well, you gotta sell plushies. Morning wood plushies. Dicks on it.
Shit, it's a good idea.
Wow. So who's going to Sturgis to get COVID-19? Yay. I can't fucking believe that shit. I've seen some footage and it's like, well, you know what? It's kind of like, let's wait 2 weeks. Just everyone mark your calendars and wait 2 weeks, and all of those little fucking germ-carrying vessel chromed up Harleys will blip out across America, and that wave, you'll see a wave emanate from fucking Sturgis will be the fucking epicenter of this next outbreak, right? And it's going to fucking, just like a blast wave in Lebanon, go and just blast its way out across America. So, Harley Davidson, you're doing your part. Fucking congratulations.
The bike.
Well played.
It's just so ignorant. I'm so sick of these people.
Kids should not be going back to school. They just shouldn't.
It's
Yeah.
I mean, in 2001 when the 9/11 happened, we literally shut the fucking country down for 2,000 people died. We're having 1,400 people die a day, and we're not doing shit. We're not shutting down.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes no fucking sense.
That's why I was telling my friend, I'm like, this is, in numbers, this is multiple 9/11s on top of each other, and no one cares.
Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Marshall Manson, 9/11 was one day. That was such a tragedy.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not
imagine a 9/11.
necessarily
It's like
right.
half a 9/11 every day. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it wouldn't know 9/11.
Good God. At least, you know what I'm not hearing much anymore? It's like, it ain't that much worse than the flu. It's like, yeah, it fucking is. Because here's the latest bunch of shit that's come out. Now, you lose, what is it? Your sense of smell, is it you lose, or your sense of taste? So,
Both.
all right, so taste, smell, go away. Tingling sensation in extremities. And here's the latest one that's starting to statistically stack up is your hair fucking falls out.
Oh, that does sound bad.
God damn it! What?
Is that being me on the tweet?
Fuck him.
You almost had me with the tingly limbs, but you lost
Boss.
me when the hair falls out.
Listen,
I cannot lose this.
boss, listen, man, you might want to get a COVID test. I'm just saying.
Lose my locks? What the
Hey,
hell, bro?
Are you patient zero for COVID? What's going on?
Patient zero.
Have you been to Wuhan recently?
Yes.
Have you visited a chemical weapons lab that's got a fucking symbol that's eerily fucking similar to that goddamn fucking thing, Raccoon City, that game. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was terrifying.
Have you
I ate
visited
some
China?
bad soup over there.
The China
China.
virus. China
When
virus.
I was in China, I ate a very lovely bowl of bat soup. Quite tasty.
Delicious.
Why is it always soup? Why can't it be a bat sandwich or something?
Have you tried to put one of those little bashers fucking between two pieces of bread? Impossible. Just throw them in the boiling water.
The
They're
bread tears up, man. They wiggle too
Yeah.
damn much. Squeal when you bite into it.
Yeah. Christ, man.
Yeah. It's
Jesus
bad.
Christ. Yeah. Never
I
eaten
need
a bat
bat
before,
taco.
obviously.
I wanted a bat tacos. A bat burrito.
Ooh.
A burrito.
Yeah, I feel like you could get a burrito. You just, I mean, fuck. As much as I'd like to eat the bat squirming and alive, you gotta knock that fucker out first.
Yeah.
I want to eat a batshit crazy bitch. Hey, Missy.
Disavow. Come on, man.
Can't handle this.
Yeah.
Didn't even entertain
Oh, I
that.
say Shabisky. I ain't handle this shit, girl. I've been down the tunnels of love before.
Think so.
Who is that you just spoke of? I don't know anyone by that name.
I'll grab my shovel, a raincoat, and I'll go to town, motherfucker.
Hey,
A
come on.
shovel in a raincoat.
Shabisky's the greatest at sleeping in.
Yeah, he.
Have you all heard the new Ben Shapiro remix of WAP?
Oh God, Shapiro, the P word.
P word.
The P word.
I remember the
P
first
word.
time I got some P word. I stuck my D word in the P word.
Like you can see he's like physically like cringing, and he's like, "Oh God, it gets worse.
Yeah.
It gets so much more worse."
He's like, ugh.
It just looked like Missy leaned over and Pimp looked at her phone. That was so weird. That was so weird. You guys are side by side. That was really
Fuck.
funny.
Kiss me, Marshall.
Yeah. Ben Shapiro,
Other
he's...
way, baby.
You know, it's really weird.
Other
Yeah,
way.
no, other way.
Over here.
Go the other way. There you go. There you go.
I got dizzy.
This is all
On
like getting a
my
bit freaky.
screen, though,
You better use mud
like
cloth.
what I see is Dirt licking a black box, and Marshall trying to
Wow.
lick Pimp and Marilyn.
Hey, Miss, what you should do with it right now is you should bob this way. Bob your head this way.
Probably don't want to do that.
No, like this way.
And-
Look away from it.
Yeah, it's none of my business, man.
Look away from
Oh wait, no, I'm down here too. Fuck.
it. His junk is like right in my face. Fucking face. It's like right here, yo.
Dude, I'll tell you though, you brought up Shapiro. I laughed my ass off when I seen all that shit. He's
a nice
so. It's like this dude's married to a doctor. Am I correct?
Really?
Then like, oh yeah.
What?
His sister was like, I'm proud of my brother for not liking that disgusting video for that garbage song. Like, bitch, your nudes are everywhere. Don't pretend like you're fine.
Here's the thing about Shapiro that annoys me. It's when he's talking about trans people, and he was talking about a certain someone that is, was it Snowden? No, not Snowden. Which one's that one that went trans that was busted for?
Chelsea Manning?
Yeah, Manning, right.
Manning, yeah.
Now, he's such a shithead and a shit stirrer. When he's talking on the video, so when Manning committed these offences, Manning was a male, but and then he stopped and said, "Oh well, he technically still is a male." And then it's just like, "Oh, you're such a little shit stirring fucking turd." It's just like, he's like a flea that just keeps going blip, blip, and biting people that annoys him. It's just like. One day someone's just going to go slut and swat that little fucking gnat. But until then, I like watching his videos when he gets annoyed by people and runs away down the street from them and doesn't want to engage with them. Now, fair enough, he was with his family, but you're a public figure and you say some outrageous shit. So when people get their opportunity to confront you, you have to take that on the chin because of the outrageous shit you say. Like Henry Rollins sort of put it, he says, don't say anything in public that you wouldn't say to the person's fucking face. Keep in mind that at the end of the day, that person's waiting for you at your car before you go home, and you've got to have it out with them. So that's kind of the way I'm going to try and do things from now on, instead of just being a fucking loudmouth idiot. But I'll fuck up once in a while. But it's kind of a good philosophy, because, Ben Shapiro, just a little smart-ass jibes. He's doing it to make himself look smart, but it's just hurtful and unnecessary. There's enough. We've got enough bullshit on our plate with COVID-19 and the rest of this shit, and it's like, now's not the time for all of that crap. Just be nice to each other and fucking hell. Anyway, I'll shut up.
I can't stand the guy. I avoid him at all costs. I think he's what you people over there refer to as a twat. If I hear his voice, I turn away whatever's broadcasting it. I just can't stand him.
He talks so fast.
I don't understand how I'm so popular. I just don't get it. How everyone likes me.
Dude, that video of him singing is like, I cringe so hard. His facial expressions and just the smartness.
His sister has huge tits, sir.
I haven't even seen the pics of the sister. I don't even care. It's just like, fucking hell. Just another fucking idiot from America that has an internet connection. And I've noticed he likes wearing his little fucking yarmulke now. He makes a point of wearing that constantly.
Yeah, he wears it all the time.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, isn't it? He's like,
it looks like a slice of burnt bologna on top of his head.
He's in such a strange pigeonhole. It's like, a conservative.
He's just a strange pigeon.
He's such a fucking little weird fucking dude. And just it's not like he's out there destroying people's lives or anything. It's just that little hurtful jibes.
He's a dipshit.
Someone match me.
Music.
Someone match him.
Match up, throw down.
Thank you, PT Ham. Appreciate it, buddy.
Legend.
Where's Finn at? Finn was in here yesterday tipping a little bit. We need Finn in here to match PT.
I'm gonna match PT for $75.
We're gonna have a bid war. Shots fired.
Well, we have a $200 stream goal today. If we make that go, I've talked about it in the chat room. I will do a Friday show. Yeah. But I appreciate that so much, PT. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, and just like to say thanks to everybody that is a Patreon and supporting people. Times are not fucking easy, and a lot of people are.
Wait a minute, something going on?
What? I don't know. Is it?
I don't know what's happening. What's happening?
These are dark times. But a lot of people that continue to support YouTubers, good on you, because without you guys, we couldn't
have hookers.
Yeah, of course.
You are buying my pussy, and I appreciate it.
Yep.
I don't want to buy your pussy. I'd rather buy someone else's pussy for you.
Aww.
Well, I have a beautiful pussy, thank you.
Okay, then you know what? Then maybe we can work this deal out.
You want to suck my pussy?
It will probably cost a lot less than it would.
Hey, put your mouth on my pussy, boy.
Oh, damn.
He's no longer asking.
Yeah,
I'm going to rape you with my pussy.
Like, everybody shut up. No, this is real now. Seriously.
This is real. I have a fantastic pussy.
I think that's triggered. You triggered him, man.
My pussy's awesome, dude.
Yep, you triggered him.
I'm sorry, I was talking out of my ass. I've never seen
unicorns climbing out of my pussy.
Why did you do that, Dirt? Like, look how sad he is. Look at that face. Look how sad he is.
I wanted to see the unicorns.
See? Look. Send your money now to make Pimp not sad.
He broke my pussy.
Fuck the heart. That thing don't work no more. The pussy's in the fuck too.
You gotta get a cabbie hat with bangs like stapled on the top of it.
Now, the keen observer would have seen Pimp quickly glance down to make sure that wasn't the pee bottle before he took a sip.
Been there. Don't worry.
We all learned that lesson from Jared. Thanks, Jared.
Yeah, Jared. Thank you for eating my pussy.
Yeah, Jared likes to eat Pimp's pussy.
He'd do it for free.
Jared slabbered his big old tongue on top.
And did some martial arts to it as well.
Yeah. He backyard karate my clitoris.
But Jared is actually an intimidating figure, but not in the way that he would like to think that would be flattering to him, but in the kind of way that like if you would make eye contact with that in real life, you would just instantly just get shivers and be like, okay, there's something wrong with this fucker across the fucking street.
Okay.
There's definitely something wrong with that motherfucker. I was gonna say certain across the street on that motherfucker.
I'd
That
only be
motherfucker across
concerned.
the street, man.
No, I'd only be concerned about that guy if I was downwind of him.
Oh
Hmm?
yeah.
Yeah.
talked
You know
about
that's going to
the
have a
shows that
funk.
Sometimes you can see smell.
You
And
can. The stench lines are real. They are real. They emanate. It's like
It's
gases.
like when
Gas
the
is
road
rising.
shimmers on a hot day.
Yes, it's like gas that rising from a rancid fucking corpse in a cartoon. Stench lines are
Pigpen is
fucking
real.
real. Yep.
Pigpen is real.
You got to look just off to the side. Don't focus center. You got to use the fucking vision off to the side, and you'll see the stench lines emanate from stinky people. I promise you. Try it. You heard it on the internet. It must be true.
Yeah,
You
that
just
is-
kind of tell. People who smell have like a look.
Just
yeah.
because of the stench lines.
I learned all my knowledge from the internet. Therefore,
Yep.
I'm the smartest.
The internet knows everything. You can learn anything on the internet.
All you need is Trump's Twitter,
Yeah.
and you're going to be
You know
the
it all.
fucking greatest.
The Handbook to American Intelligence.
I was about to like fully keep going on with the little thing we were doing, and then you said like Trump's Twitter. I
Think
can't.
about it. Millions of years from now, when our world is just like nothing but ash and nobody's around, and the aliens come to this planet to restore it, they're gonna find old clips of Trump, and they're gonna be like, "We don't need to save this fucking place. Bye."
Now they'll find an SSD floating off in the outer fucking solar system, and they'll scan it and see what's on it, and then they'll destroy the entire solar system just to be safe, to make sure nothing ever fucking gets out of it.
You know what
They
will
found out that
see
we're-
on that thing? What happens in the second hour?
I'll tell you, right before I do the second hour thing, what it is, the aliens are gonna save us. We're coming to save us. They have the cure for global warming and all that shit. They're coming.
They got
to
the
save
cure for
us.
COVID.
And yeah, for anything, cancer, everything. They're coming to save us. And then they see Trump's Twitter and they're like, fuck it.
Yep.
All right, let's turn around and go back.
Never mind.
Yeah.
This is their alpha male? Shit.
Yeah, they throw the cure to COVID-19 into the fucking sun on the way out. That's what that comet was recently that struck by. That was the cure for COVID-19. Into the sun.
Missy,
Gone.
what do we do in the second hour?
We demand.
We eat demand. That's when I tell you to give us money and you do so. In the description below, there's Patreons for me, Missy, Booleanenator, and Shabisky, but he didn't show up today, so fuck him. Please hit our Patreons. Booleanenator damn sure deserves it. He's a great producer man. Missy deserves it. Great co-host. And I deserve it because I am Jeebus.
Jeebus.
And also in the description, there's a Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal. And I'll put my Cash App in the chat room if you want to tip, and I appreciate it very much. We do have a $200 stream go. We've already made, 75? Yeah. So there you go, 125 more. And we'll do a Friday show.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, kill the Japanesey.
Could go that route.
Well, in video games, you kill lots of Japaneses sometimes, There's a little more video games.
That's why video gaming is racist.
It is.
Now I want to
Only sometimes.
You want to what, man?
Marshall and I have been obsessed with Kingdom Hearts, and now I got a hankering to play.
Oh. I swear I thought
Good
I
morning
just
this
said I
morning.
want a popsicle. I was like,
So, killing Japaneses in video games is what reminded you of Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know. It's just I've heard video games. I want to play video games. Anything about video games make me want to play.
well, there you go.
There you go.
I've been playing for too long.
I don't know who.
7 in the morning today.
Oh, by the way, I don't know who's going to be on the show tomorrow, but I do know Thursday we got Captain Kirish on.
Yay.
Yeah. I hadn't had her on in a while. She's awesome. That's a pretty cool chick right there, man. Love her to death. But yeah, so I don't know who's going to be on tomorrow, though. Probably a person.
It could be a
I
person.
don't want a person.
Could be a dog.
I'll be here.
Oh yeah, you ain't no person.
I'm Jeebus.
Jesus.
Hey, Jesus.
I was gonna say a big turd, but
I am a big turd because I'm awesome shit, girl.
Pimp is the shit.
Yeah, take a whiff because I's the shit, bitch.
I broke Missy. This is an accomplishment.
Raspberry piss are great for retro gaming.
Raspberry piss.
The fuck is raspberry piss?
Yeah,
You've never eaten a lot of raspberries? You don't know what they do to you.
Well, I ain't raspberry.
I hear raspberries and pineapple makes you cum sweet.
does it?
You heard it here first. You heard it on the internet.
Pineapple, definitely.
What do they do? Raspberries and pineapples do actually make the jizz taste good.
Have you tested it out for yourself?
Yes.
Can you describe the flavor? Does it taste like raspberries
All
and
my
pineapple?
boyfriends, I force feed pineapple.
The worst is
Love a good pineapple dick. The more pineapple in the cock, the happier Pimpmunk is, I'm telling you.
To me, you're describing a cock that looks like a pineapple, and that just unsettles
Well,
me.
of course, that's what I want.
Got like the spines on it, and there's like leaves.
Yeah.
I remember reading this book when I was in high school about this like half vampire, half werewolf detective, whatever. And she had some crazy like libido, and she had to go to some mansion to save something. And one of the punishments was if she lost was that this like other alien fucking monster race was going to like have sex with her all the time, but his penis had like spikes.
What the
all
fuck's
over
this
it.
stoner bitch talking about?
It's a
Sat down and wrote that book. That's
Someone
crazy.
wrote that. I found it in the library.
The half werewolf, half
What
lady,
library has a book like that?
Half vampire, half werewolf,
Detective.
half vampire,
who gets
detective.
fucked by aliens with spiked dicks.
Yep. In the mansion.
Wow.
You know, that's all
It's
I
part
would.
of like some like gladiator like competition. Like,
Gladiator.
It's like Gladiator.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Domino.
find the book like so you can read it so you know I'm not fucking crazy.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna put it
You gotta
on
read
my
it.
shelf with all my other books.
Missy's such a mom. She's always trying to get us to read shit. Even the movies she suggests you have to
Yeah,
read.
but what she's doing reading is shit. Who the fuck wants to read that book?
I don't want to read that book. Not that one.
I read a lot of books. Look, there's fucking books like. You see all these?
1 million years of Tantra.
No.
They're all just props.
Tantra.
They're not real books.
There's Pride and Prejudice right here. The
Pride of Your Prejudice? What the hell, man?
Got The Hobbit over there.
Hey,
Yes.
Don't talk about Marshall like that.
This is a 1917 edition of fucking Hamlet. So
It's funny you say that because my grandfather used to ride with the Patriot Guard riders. They like escort the funerals of veterans. So I'd ride on the bike with him, and on my vest, my name was Hobbit. We had to come up with a stupid thing for ourselves.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did you know that Missy was the great-great-great-granddaughter of Nathan Bedford Forrest?
Isn't that the founder of the KKK?
Yes.
about it. The Antichrist.
Speaking of books, yesterday my grandma wanted me to read a book, and then after I read the little section she wanted me to read, she suggested some books that she has in the basement here. All of them are like romance novels.
Oh,
I'm like, why are you suggesting these to me, Grandma?
old ladies are weird.
Yeah.
I know you're coming of age now, Marilyn.
Oh, money music. Oh,
Thank you, Nasreen.
Thank you.
I'm glad you said it because I couldn't have.
I would say Nasreen Jawahir. That's how I would say it.
Nasreen Jawahir. Nasreen Jaws and hairs.
Jawahir.
Jawa. No, yeah. Thank you very much for the $10, Nasreen Jaws hairs. It's a female.
Yeah.
What do you look like naked?
I knew you were
Pimpmunk.
One.
You just met her. She just gave you $10.
Yeah, and this is where some exchange happens.
Yeah. I'm her
You go
hooker.
with his side of the bargain.
I'm her male escort.
Hey, listen, did Mama Pimp have to get the cattle prod out again? Really? Come on, man. Come on.
Cattle
Your
prod.
mama
Come on,
pimp,
man.
Your mama pimp, she's being mean.
Did you just call my mama a prostitute?
What?
I should get her in here because you're being mean.
You just see a mop come in the free. Was it a mop or a broom?
Missy called you a bitch, mama.
I did not. He's lying. He's lying.
I used to do it to Red Eye all the time. Like, Mama, Red Eye called you a whore. And Red Eye's like, you better.
Yeah, but your mum knows that I'd never say that, so you
Yeah.
can't do that anymore. Doesn't
You
work.
don't say whore, you call them cunts.
That's right. And I'll never call your mum Matt because she's not. That's right.
Okay. Wait a minute.
See?
You said that's right. I was like, whoa, homie, wait a minute.
Hey, you're just looking to get offended now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clutch your
thank
pearls.
you very much, Nazarene Ball Hair. I appreciate that tip.
We have to take Pimp everywhere twice. Once we go there so he can offend everyone, then we take him back the second time so he can fucking apologise.
Yeah.
Is that your girlfriend? Coffin boy?
Oh no, it's not. It is not.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to offend you. Yes, I did.
No, it's not.
You're so mean, Pimp.
That's the reason. But anybody who's watched me ever, right? They know how I am. They know what I do. And people who actually get shocked and offended by shit I say, I'm like, really?
I know. But with all sincerity, we appreciate your $10 and thank you.
Yes. We love you, Nazarene Ball Hair.
Just can't do it, man. You just can't do it.
Okay, Pimpmunk was only mean to you because he thought you were my girlfriend.
Yeah, if I knew you was a girlfriend, I really went hard on it, boy.
Yeah.
I'd
You should see
offer.
what happened when he found out I was Marshall's girlfriend.
Yeah, oh, dude, I pissed Marshall off.
He was so pissed, Pimp. You have no idea. I was so pissed.
I know, I knew.
He said, "Oh,
I knew.
I love you, baby. I'm kind of scared. I see him doing that face.
I don't have shit to say. It happened.
Oh, I knew, but I knew to get over because then Marshall wouldn't have like stayed mad at me. And also, I do that for reasons. I like to take people out of their comfort zones. I do that. I really, I have reasons for that because I think once you bring people, once you get them out from being like uptight or being, once a person gets out of their comfort zone, they're really loose and they're really able to be more free with what they do and say.
I feel you, man."
So, I mean, I did that with Red Eye. I mean, I found out being, calling Red Eye a traitor pissed him off one time, so I said it 1,000,000 times. And then he eventually was like, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck
He's
about
like,
anything
fuck.
anymore. Yeah, I just, it got so bad that I just don't care about anything at all anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually, you're just
You were.
I said yesterday, my cousin, he got a brand new phone, right? He walks up to me, look at my phone, I grabbed it and I started hitting it. And I knew it pissed him off. And I didn't I like to fuck with people.
Throw it.
But I can take it. I've also people fuck with me, right? I can take it, and I am one of those, and I understand that everybody isn't like me. I get it, but I kind of put myself, if I can take it, you should be able to. Which I shouldn't be like that because I know everybody's don't have the same mindset as I have. I'm just an asshole.
Yeah, I concur.
But I'm a lovable asshole. And most of the people I have come on here are really the same way. They know that I'm joking. They can throw a joke at me, and they know I'm not going to get mad. I may act like I'm mad, but that's part of the gimmick.
That's right.
I've made you actually mad before.
It's very rare. I've only been actually mad on the internet twice, I do believe.
Yeah.
Well, I wore my shirt, and you yelled at me.
Oh, God, that wasn't really mad. But
I
did make her change her Metallica. She won't try to wear a Metallica shirt on my fucking show.
She did.
I was in the fucking bathroom, so I overheard it. And basically, like, I heard her, like, sit down, and the second she sat down, I just heard, you need to take that shirt off. Right?
I mean, yeah, she said that. Nope.
I didn't want him to notice it until the stream started, and I didn't even get to the fucking
called out
stream.
immediately.
Immediately. I was like, nope.
She didn't even get, like, a sentence out. He was like,
I literally bought
They
it.
cold fly.
It was like
Okay.
$4.
Speaking of Metallica, right? I missed the show one day because there was some, and Landon and Red Eye did a whole show about Metallica on my show, my morning wood show. They did a whole Metallica show.
That's kind of
They
funny.
were fucking with me, right? I didn't get mad. I laughed. I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, asshole."
I like that.
Hey, we decided of fucking that day. I think I was talking with Landon fucking somewhere, and I was like, "Yeah, we're just going to do a Metallica special." And Landon went, "Yes, we should do that. That will be great fun." Pimp will really appreciate the fact that we spend 2 hours mentioning Metallica constantly on his fucking channel. He'll like that.
That's like when I went to California for the first, well, not the first time, it's the second time. But when I went out there for that meetup, the Drunken Peasants meetup they had out there in LA, we'll do guest videos on my channel. I had JJ Talks do one. Well, see, I have a thing about food on people's faces. Like specks, it drives me nuts. It drives me fucking insane. It isn't really like a lot of stuff on your face, but if there's like a speck here, I'm like, it just drives me fucking crazy. But anyways, I don't know why, but that's just one of my things. But so JJ did a whole video of her just sitting there with peanut butter all over her face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's just, people fuck with, especially if you're friends. I fuck with my friends. And yeah, some people can't handle it though. Apparently.
Oh,
Don't
you
it
never want to.
always seem to go?
You never want to play 7 Days to Die with me because I will fuck with you and I will set you up to be eaten by zombies like poor old D. Oh, D. I watched D get ripped apart time and time again by zombies. She's going. It was funny.
But she sucks at games. And she keeps on playing them. I'm like, stop. You suck at it.
Oh.
I watched her play Zelda. She taught me a whole bunch of stuff about Zelda that I didn't know.
She's a retard.
I watched her play 7 Days to Die, I think. She came up with like this big hit design that I thought was really cool. It was like the zombie's supposed to run into it over the spikes and shit. I thought it was a good idea.
Mm. Yeah,
She's stupid. These dumbass.
Yeah, I am stupid.
I've known that these one of my closest friends, and I'm not ashamed to say that she's a stupid asshole.
I like when she starts trolling you on Bernie. I think it's funny. As you guys, she gets so.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Now me and that person will go at it, son. We've been in so many goddamn discussions about stupid shit. Red and her has to.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
D and I, we call it fucking jumping into rabbit holes, and we will fucking argue about the most unbelievably unimportant fucking so out there it's not funny never to think of ever again, and we will like one of us will end up yelling at each other, going fuck it, and but here's the beautiful part: within a few minutes, it's like it's all cool. Like
Yeah.
No, I
And
remember
it's-
I love Dave. I will always love Dave.
Yeah.
I
over the
will
fuck.
always raise his titties.
I mean, who doesn't really? You know.
Well, the women apparently doesn't love your titties.
We love our own titties.
I'm gonna tell no. Other women get really mad at Missy because she has big breasticles.
What?
Oh yeah, women get mad at Missy because she has chesticles.
Obviously.
I get so many dirty looks when I go to like the grocery store.
It's
Like if I went to the grocery store right now like this, do you know how many dirty looks I would get from other women?
What you should do is say, hey, "Look, whore, these are my titties."
It's because one, they're jealous. Duh.
Yeah.
Two, they are judgmental and are like, oh, they're probably fake.
And
Right.
3, they know their husband wants to put their mouth on them.
That as well. Yeah.
My eyes are up here, bitch.
I'd be like, I don't give a fuck about your ass right
I'm
now.
happy that I have like normal sized tits because like I don't need that extra fucking shit from
Does it suck? Does it suck to sleep on your back? Is that really a thing?
No, it sucks to sleep on my stomach.
Yes.
Oh.
Goddamn, you'd be like,
For my small tits.
that's a weird. If she slept
Yeah.
on her stomach, though, her body be like this. It's like, oh, weird and shit.
You get some
Like, it
scoliosis.
hurts.
You'd have
Yeah.
to elevate her.
I imagine it would hurt. I imagine, all jokes aside, I can't sleep on my stomach because of my nuts.
When I'm pregnant, I'm gonna use my stomach as a table because I hear that's real easy to do.
I did.
When he
Yeah.
Love
And
having sex
I
with
can
pregnant
still,
bitches.
I did it the other day. Like, I can still
Love
do it.
fucking pregnant girls, man.
And that's just,
You know,
it's just,
Why in particular do you love fucking pregnant?
because you get pussy and blowjobs at the same time.
Terrible.
Yeah, can you please push the button, Bulls? The one that disavow. Yeah.
Yeah, the big red button.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. I put a dent in the baby head. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Oh, stupid.
Trying to turn into a bounce house for that poor kid. Wants to
Yeah.
sleep.
Oh my
Right there.
god.
Hey,
Whoa.
I like
Dirt,
right
you
now
said,
I'm like
I got a scar right there, long scar. When people ask me where I got it from, I say the clothes hanger didn't work.
that's funny.
Damn, Dirt, you gotta stop, man. You're gonna die. That's like the 4th cough break.
Oh, that's been more than 4.
yeah.
Plenty more than 4.
Do you have the coronavirus?
No, I actually like have like pneumonia problems and shit that, you know, I don't know. What's healthcare? What's money? I live in America.
To make
Yeah.
you susceptible to getting it.
Yeah. So, you know, you only live once, but I die every day. So,
Really? Yeah.
yeah.
I only live once, but I die. I like it.
Yeah.
Look, what's that, a bald eagle? No, that's just vultures circling Dirt's corpse.
So we've made $85 of the $200 goal.
85.
We
So
need $115.
115, and we'll do a Friday show. Damn, now
Yeah, another one.
Dirt's dying.
Yeah, Missy's gonna die too. You hear that?
Yeah, Missy's always coughing. She's got the black lung.
Me the fuck too.
Yeah, normally, like, if I go to the doctor, even, like, not during COVID, not before all this, anytime I went to the doctor and they took the stethoscope and listened to my lungs, they backed up for a second and they looked at me like, you know what you sound like, right? I'm like, no. Keep going. Like,
Keep going.
feel-
You know, get over it.
keep
Let's get
what
through
you're
this.
doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
very weird sounds like that in there.
I'm not a. I don't. I don't like to brag. This is not me bragging when I say this, but I'm 21, and cigarettes or whatever I've been smoking for half my life now, and that's not good. It's not good.
He's 21. He's got the lungs of a 50-year-old.
For real, honestly.
Fuck yeah.
What I like to do is when I find out people died of smoking, like lung cancer, I usually go and take their lungs and smoke them.
Yeah, dude. Look, listen. All I'm saying is, you could probably scrape what's off the inside of my lungs and get high as fuck.
Yeah.
Did you just take a dab of that shit?
Devo used to snort coke, right? And then he'd get the coke boogers and he'd put them in a bowl and smoke them.
No! He's smoking crack boogers?
Crack boogers. He's like, it's like
I've never heard that before.
That's.
I mean, I've heard of people taking like
efficient.
the crusty if they do too much cocaine and their nose gets and it's all like nasty and crusty in there with coke and boogers, taking that and eating their boogers.
Yum, delicious.
I'm not a coke guy, but I would sooner do that than smoke my fucking boogers, dude. What the fuck?
What you do? I'll just have a couple booger hits.
Yeah, man, hold on. Oh shit! I picked me a winner. That one's fucking stacked.
I got them. Hey, you see a drug dealer on the corner? What you got, man? I got some boogers, bro.
I dug for gold and struck it. I dug for gold and I struck it.
Coke booger smoking.
Hey.
Coke booger smoking.
Coke boogers.
Thank you, PT.
Listen, I've hung out with some seriously seedy people in my life, and I can honestly say this is a day of new things for me. It's like I didn't know
Somebody like me, Red Eye.
Oh no, I've hung out with some serious fucking. Let's just say
I
it used
just
to.
talked to you about coke boogers.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to say that I used to hang out with dudes that, and where I lived, it never snows, but it was constantly a blizzard inside their house, if you know what I'm fucking saying. And maybe because it was in such excess that they never even considered, like, you know what? I've probably left half a G of fucking pure fucking uncut Peruvian lodged in my fucking nostril. Just let me get a fucking paddle pop sticker, dog. Scrape that out. And then stash it in a jar like people scrape resin out of a fucking bong. I've heard of that, but never in my life have I heard of people fucking harvesting their fucking fucking excess nose candy and stashing it for later on.
What's even crazy? You've seen the labs where the people are all like, the chicks are naked, cutting the fucking coat. Can you walk into these labs, motherfucker, blowing it out?
You know what? Those are people testing for COVID-19. They're just harvesting excess fucking coke and shit. Oh, it's like an auger up your nose. Fucking hell. Wow. Dude, you're supposed to turn your sex line off until after the show. We discussed this at the fucking board meeting. Come on, man. It's not professional.
It said restricted, so.
Wow. It was probably President Trump calling for more advice.
That was my local booger dealer.
Trying to collect rent, or not rent. Fucking.
Instead of having baggies of dope, you got Kleenexes full of boogers.
You just said trying to collect rent. What are you, a booger whore? What the hell?
A booger whore.
I sell my boogers for cash.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This is a whole new world that now it's just like people stash their snot to get high for later. Fuck yeah.
Gives a whole new meaning to bongs, though. People can blow their nose in your mouth, yeah.
Oh. Well, it's like if there's excess coke up there and someone says, "Oh, you want to lick the excess coke out of my nose?" I'd probably do that before I'd suck on Shani's fucking head nipple. Just saying, I'd rather suck the coke out of a snotty nose than suck on Shani's head nipple.
What if they told you sucking on Shani's head nipple could give you the most euphoric high that you've ever could have?
I'd say prove it, motherfucker.
I would be devastated for life knowing that I could never experience the ultimate high. I'd cheat it in this existence and I'd probably end it quickly.
So you heard it here first. Red Eye's more willing to lick a dude's hairy coke nose than suck Shanny for Christ's forehead nipple.
Yeah, and I think most of the chat would say, Red Eye's wise.
What if the
And he knows how to party.
The guy could be way nastier than her.
Don't care. It's
nasty.
not.
Don't
Yeah,
care. He said, don't care.
Don't care. It's not Shanny. I don't think you understand how my brain works. My brain isn't like your normal average bear. It has different synaptic pathways that do different little functions. And Shanny hit all the right sort of buttons to go down the emphatically no synaptic pathway. Anything associated with Shanny. Would you like to talk to Shanny in real life? No. Emphatically no. Would you suck on Shanny's head nipple for $5 trillion and SpaceX? Emphatically no.
The jump from like you talk to her.
Yeah.
Nipple.
Trillions of dollars in SpaceX. I'm not gonna lie. For trillions of dollars in SpaceX, I would go down on that nasty ass, fucking crusty ass bitch.
Nope.
I'd go down.
I would not.
And then for the rest of my life, I would just like guzzle mouthwash constantly.
Yeah. There you get real fucked up drinking mouthwash.
That's okay. It gives me a high. Then I spit it out and fucking snort it. And then I blow my nose.
That's okay. It's okay for her to do that much mouthwash because it deadens the pain of having done that act to Shanny. Yeah. Like even if it kills her, it's better than being alive.
I don't think mainlining fucking meth mixed with gasoline is gonna numb the pain of having done that to Shanny.
I just want to put this on the table. Once you take those Coke boogers and load them into the bowl, they are now effectively crack boogers.
Yes.
Just saying.
Nice.
That's how science works. So
I'm cool. I'm down with becoming a fucking booger crack addict or crack booger addict or however we want to word this. I'm down with that.
Physically going ill right now thinking about smoking boogers.
Like I'm cool with my teeth slowly coming loose and falling out one by one.
All I can say is I'm with you there, Red Eye. I have been around some seedy motherfuckers. I've never in my life, like I would never think of doing that. Like,
look, I've used to watch pimps' private shows, and I've seen some pretty crazy shit. But and all of that.
Question for you, Missy.
Not too intrusive, but straight to the point. If you may, I just want to say so. Did you wash your pussy today? Did you wash your pussy today? Excuse me. Did you wash your pussy today?
Wow. I'm offended. Oh, okay.
I did. Mine, I did.
I did. She's a clean person.
I shower daily.
Did you wash your pussy today, Marshall?
Yeah. No.
No,
I didn't.
It's just like, no, I didn't. No.
I'm gonna wash his pussy after the stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
What I do is I soap up my cock.
Whoa.
Oh.
And then wash it
Wow.
off inside.
That we do.
No, don't use lube as soap.
Wow.
I'm totally joking. That's fucking.
Vice versa, soap is lube. Don't use soap as lube. Don't
No,
do
it's
that.
painful. I've made that mistake before. Marshall and I have made that mistake before. It hurts. It burns.
It's not.
All right. That doesn't sound fun.
No,
It's like
not
people
fun
are
at all.
fucking a pool. That's the worst thing ever. It dries the cooch up. What the fuck?
True.
No,
That
beach.
chlorine.
Who does that? The fucking soap is awful.
Yeah.
Soap is the
imagine.
devil.
You don't like soap in your puss?
It's the devil.
The birthing sack.
The
Yeah,
birthing
I
sack.
like that extra burn, so I just like dump soap in there when I'm not even showering.
I would do that.
Walk around with
In fact,
squeeze
I actually
soap.
need a couple more pumps of soap in there.
If I had a pussy, I'd just put a bar of Irish Spring up there and just let it sit.
I I should do that for a day and see what happens.
Wow.
That's the Irish Spring.
Marshall,
before
you go walk in the bathroom there in Maryland with
Before you do that, buy stock in Lotrimin so you can take care of the after effects.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go down. Get my fingers in there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Probably Barstool. What the fuck is this?
Shark put his dick in, it gets blocked. What the fuck is in you? He reaches in, bar of soap.
Hey, you want to see something? You ever stuck a bar of soap in the microwave?
No.
It's the cool. Oh fuck, dude, it's so cool. It makes a cloud
of smoke.
No, the soap. Just do it, dude. It's fucking awesome, honestly.
Babe,
Make sure
you
you
got
don't
a
get,
microwave
really
to spare?
scented soap though. You don't want to fuck up. You don't want to make the microwave smell like that. So make sure you get like an unscented soap, and it makes like a big old puffy, weird looking cloud thing. It's bad as hell.
Or watch a video on YouTube. So you,
Oh yeah, I could just
Watch it. There's plenty of videos of it on YouTube.
yeah.
I saw this kid once. He took a bunch of glow sticks and put them in the microwave. And when he took them out, he's like, "Oh, look how bright it is!" And they blew up all in his eyes. And shit.
Dude,
we used to break those open and cover ourselves with them and go running around in the woods.
Nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong. Absolutely nothing. Totally non-toxic. It's perfectly safe. Just drink them. Drink them. Yep. Adam, be your favorite
Hey,
cocktail.
you're an idiot.
Drink.
Kids are stupid. The shit that we do because like we think it's fun.
Yeah.
As kids, just retarded. We're idiots.
Yeah, we would break them open and like cover our clothes with them and cover our skin, like just cover ourselves with them and just go running.
No. I've heard stories that I've watched these videos on YouTube. Now there's been some radiological equipment left from old medical places that was abandoned, and locals went in and scrapped them, and the fucking guys got in and got basically the glowy blue stuff out of the fucking core, and they started passing it around the neighborhood, and kids were fucking painting with it, and people were using it as fucking like glitter dust makeup, and they've fucking, and all of a sudden it took the fucking doctors in this town about a week and a half to twig, and someone's finally realized those are blisters, not, and then realized and did all, and should fuck with, and got a Geiger counter, and the thing just went bang, and he went, that's broken, and they went and got another one, and that one went bang, and they walked around town. It was like fucking, and it's happened several places in the world where poor people will get in and get the fucking scrap out of it and crack open the fucking casing and get the radiological material out, and then kill themselves and a whole bunch of fucking people. Yeah, so they were wearing it as fucking makeup, like the dust and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then they all, like, kids were playing with it, and then the junk dealer would sell it to another junk dealer, and then that family would get exposed, and they'd call their family and go, look at the pretty glowing light. It's like, oh, it could be God. Ooh. And then they'd sell it on, and eventually,
they say it could be God.
Pass through 2 or 3 sets of hands and irradiate everybody that came into contact with it, and it's like, oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
But did you wash your pussy today, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to buy jewelry from Pripyat. Just saying.
Yes. That's probably the best advice I've fucking heard on the internet ever. Do not buy jewelry from Pripyat.
True. Like double the Shanny's forehead nipple. That's the other.
That's basically Chernobyl.
It doesn't get you high and you won't
Snip
get money
Noble.
for it.
Nip Noble. Niet.
Okay, I have a question.
Niet.
You have a bunch of questions. Well, go ahead.
I always have questions. My mind is racing. Okay.
Your mind is racist? Is that what you're saying?
Wow.
You know
Clip
that's
that.
not what I said. You asked
People-
fuck.
Clip the shit out of that.
Racing.
Okay.
Disavow that stupidness. Anyway, for like $1 billion, would any of you guys like have Shani's forehead nipple surgically removed from her and put onto you?
No, absolutely not.
Yes.
You say yes, Pip?
Yeah.
For $1 billion?
$1 billion? $1 billion? Fucking hey, I'd have 15 of them motherfuckers sold in my forehead. I don't give a damn.
I would.
I'd clone it and eat it.
As long as it's sanitized and shit, I would.
I'd eat that motherfucker for breakfast every day. I'd eat any ooze that came in for $1 billion. God damn.
I want to hear what Red has to think about that.
Let's make a deal. I know about your president. He likes to make deals, so I'm prepared to compromise here. Let's just say I was willing to compromise and go, all right, not the billion. Let's just say 10 million, and I get that bad boy sewn on the back of my ankle.
Okay. Ew.
All right. Because here's what I do. I get out of hospital and I go straight to the Great Barrier Reef and I start throwing chum straight over the side of the fucking boat and hanging my foot over the boat, wait for a fucking tiger shark to come along and go, I got 10 million. I go and get a prosthetic foot. I'm fucking good.
Fuck that. You get a peg leg.
No, get a fucking go see Darper and get a fucking become android fucking leg dude.
Now I also didn't say that you had to keep it on your damn forehead forever.
That was my question.
Yeah, you can get it fucking removed right after.
I'd do it.
You can cut it off if you wanted.
Dude, for $1 billion, I'd kill all y'all. I'm just saying right now.
The video spectacle of a shark consuming that forehead nipple off the back of my ankle as it bit the bottom of my leg off would be priceless. That shit's going to get some serious hits. If I get that video sponsored, I'm made.
And in a way, you'll feel like
a dog nodded off. You'd be paralyzed.
For $1 billion, dude, I'd let Shani stick her whole head up my asshole.
We lost Missy.
I have to go back on that because I've just realised that I'm chronically abusing a tiger shark potentially by making it consume a fucking forehead nipple. So I have to recant and go, no, I now disavow the whole project, and I have to go emphatically no.
Well,
we're back to no. No.
Missy died.
Yes. No. Did she? I don't know.
Missy is going to go.
No.
She's going to her booger dater.
You're going to have to tune in next week to find out what happened to Missy.
Boogers.
Oh no! Now we have to end the show early.
Cliffhanger ending. Dun dun dun. Did Missy fall into the toilet when she went poopy? Tune in next week to find out. Did Marshall fall off the bed while getting too high? Tune in next week to find out.
I come back next show.
I think she lied about washing her pussy today, and that's what she's going to do right now.
Did Missy really wash her pussy before the show or during the show? Next week.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, Skeptical Jesus, it is oddly suspicious that Missy left as soon as Pimp said he'd kill any one of us for $1 billion.
Yeah.
He's just trying to fucking save a motherfucking life, yo.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with this fuck.
I
think she's been having some internet problems and shit. She wasn't.
That bitch got all kind of problems.
Yeah.
They played in court. They're like, "Is this you on your podcast? I'd kill any one of you for $1 billion. I'd kill any one of you for $1 billion. Just keep
I did it. I'm like, nobody gave me the money though.
Check his Swiss bank accounts.
There's a lot of holes in it.
Hey,
oh, you got her that one.
Oh no.
The dumbest joke killed her, I swear. The dumbest fucking joke I've told all day.
Marilyn is down. I repeat, Marilyn is down.
What is it? It's called subverting expectations. No one ever expect you to tell a tame joke.
Yeah. That's true. Nobody expected me to tell a fucking dad joke.
Dad jokes are what crack me up.
Yes, never underestimate the power of a dad joke. Especially in dark times.
It was a pretty cheesy joke. I agree, Skeptical.
He said it was a cheesy joke and it was amazing.
He did.
We need to get that fucking, the drum thing. We need one.
It could have been cheddar, though, I swear.
My abs.
Abs. Like you have abs. Quit sitting down. Stop. No.
Wow, she just sexually harassed us all. What the fuck?
No.
Abs.
And that's the one girl I actually try to make dress better on here. Honestly, I don't know what it is. All these other women I want to dress skimpy and shit, but she has to wear clothes.
This shirt's even motherfucking buttoned to the top.
Yes,
button.
Dad.
Exactly.
It's because
Yeah.
I'm his daughter, and if I dress skimpy, he'd try to fuck me.
Whoa, wait,
He's
what?
Southern,
This,
remember
that
It's
took a
true.
bit
It's
of a
true. I
weird
don't want to
turn.
have sexual thoughts about her, but when she wears skimpy clothes, I do, Marshall. So what? Anyways,
She's pretty hot. I don't know what to say.
Someone should clip that as well and then send it to the Southern Poverty Law Center. Pimp
I'm
needs
her
a new
daddy, but I do
webpage.
live in- I'm like her dad, but I live in Mississippi. I can't help it. We have ancestral thoughts.
Exactly.
There you
Wow.
go, Missy. Did you do it? Did you wash it?
Well played.
She doesn't hesitate. Fuck, I bet. She's like,
That was the iconic one-fingered supply. That was like even the Spartans went, "Whoa, dude!"
that's what
Fuck.
she wrapped the little rag around her finger and she washed it.
Remember,
Yeah.
I pooped spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. She talked about her virgin asshole yesterday.
Really? Oh, huh?
No, she was hyped that my poop was
What?
spaghetti
Man, that just
noodles.
made noises. What?
Liking.
Red Eye's ass is a virgin.
He's going Tim Allen.
Oh,
Oh God, Dot said that joke was a Gouda one.
Jesus Christ.
No, what it is, Missy? I made a dumb fucking cheese joke and it killed Marilyn for some reason. She laughed because he said I got a Swiss bank account. I said, yeah, but it's got a lot of holes in it.
And then a platter of cheesy puns was served upon it.
And she's laughing again.
A platter.
She's laughing again at it. Look at- It's such a. I guess it's what Dirt said. Nobody expected me to tell a dad joke, really, because my shit's like, let's rape a baby, and then all of a sudden I tell a damn cheese joke.
See, I like those innocent, like, thoughtful jokes. I love dad jokes because you have to, like, take a second and think about it, and it's just so funny.
No, you don't. Dad jokes
I
are
know.
dumb. You don't have to think about them. They're stupid.
Well, I overthink them, and that's why I find them funny because, like,
Hey.
I'll be laughing and, like, just thinking about the wordplay or the play.
The word play.
Either the wordplay or, like, the dad joke.
Marshall, slap fuck out of her.
joke. You know what the problem is I'm low on nicotine.
IQ?
That too. I'm low on nicotine, so I'm gonna go steal the vape from Marshall.
There you go. You go steal that vape, girl. And you're
I'm
not
good.
low on IQ. I was just kidding.
I'm gonna smack his ass too.
Which IQ doesn't mean shit. People who brag on their IQ should be punched in the throat. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I do have a above average IQ. No, I'm just-
Fucking hid from me.
Didn't I?
Yeah, there you go.
Cameras?
Switch places.
That's funny.
Wow.
It's like they're in the same place or something. What?
How is this possible?
Whoa! That's some
What's-
good CGI shit y'all just pulled there.
What's
Good at this CGI shit. We worked
what
it out with.
sorcery is this?
That's movie magic.
Wow.
And that's a
That's
ugly
it.
fucking
Oh,
shirt. you're
look out.
wearing.
And Marshall just got a big hit of the pee bottle by the look of that was on his face and was like, pee bottle. God damn
I
it.
got that shit for him.
Well, you got an ugly shirt for him.
Hey,
I need some
Hey,
long-
I like
There.
the shirt.
I fixed it.
it's not my favorite shirt I've gotten him, but it's a dope shirt. I've gotten him some really cool shirts.
Yeah, it's a dope shirt, all right. You have to be on dope to enjoy this shirt.
Pimp, I've had just about enough out of you, and I would really appreciate if you
Whoa.
just stopped right now.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, you know what?
Wow.
I would actually appreciate you just like.
What the fuck, Marshall? Excuse me.
What did he do?
He whipped out his
Silence of the Lamb shit over there.
He may have just pulled out the skin of, I don't know, is it a hooker or a delivery person? I'm not sure. I now want to check his basement for dead hooker juice in 44-gallon drums because I suspect that he's probably pickling several hookers in drums in the basement after what I've just fucking seen.
Hookers.
Now, fucking hell.
That's why he blocked the cold cellar. I was trying to get in there the other day.
Now, listen, if Marshall says a bit later on tonight, it puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again, run for your
By the way, I was
fucking
just
life.
kidding about your shirt. It's not that ugly.
It's only a little ugly. Don't worry.
Missy.
Are you being shabby now? It's not all the way ugly. It's just a bit ugly.
It's just you're moderately good looking. Missy, what are you doing?
Doing stuff for the show. Tweeting out, putting links in Discords and
I
stuff.
got something you can do for the show. You can talk on the fucking show. How about that?
Sorry, I was putting it in the Discords because normally Shab does it and he's not here.
Yeah, that's okay, baby.
I forgot to do it.
We've got, what have we got? We got 10 minutes left of the show. And I expect greatness out of this next 10 minutes from all of you people.
Okay.
I have nothing to contribute.
I never expect greatness from you.
That's right.
Usually.
Expectations are so horribly low that they don't even become a blip on the radar.
That's why I don't want people like thinking good of me. I want you to think as low of me as you possibly can. Because when I do something good, y'all think it's great.
Yeah. Usually a good standard to live
I'll
by.
never disappoint you if you have low expectations out of me.
Oh, look, he didn't kill the busload full of children, isn't he? Top bloke.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy.
Man.
He's a really good guy.
Marilyn, stop that with the camera now.
I fucked up.
I have to get on to her like a child all the time.
His phone's confusing. I wanted to take a screenshot because it looked like the top
Well,
of
you
my...
gotta fix that, baby.
Wow, it's like you're sitting on the side of the world or something. Whoa, wow, now I got whiplash. Ow, oh, God, now that hurt. Ow.
Marshall, you gotta go fix the damn phone for her. She don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Right, we need Shab in here because Shab would say something like, hey, you're grounded. Right?
I can hear her laughing.
Wow.
Listen to her. God damn, Mark. That's the quickest fucking hat change I've ever seen in my fucking life. This motherfucker literally went, no hat, boom hat.
What sorcery is this? How are they accomplishing this feats of fucking technical wizardry? What the fuck, man?
Oh, Spec.
How much does the CGI cost?
Spec really hates Shabby. Spec said, this has been a great show. Shabisky's absence helped.
Oh.
I miss
Oh.
But now Spec does dislike Shabby at times, and for good reasons. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I love Shabby, but Shabby's an ass sometimes, and he constantly calls Spec by the pronouns he knows that Spec does not want to be called by.
Well, I feel the need to speak on Shab's behalf because I know he feels like in this situation because it is a mistake because I know that he does use.
Not when you're constantly told, though.
Yeah, right. I know, but here's the thing. Other people do it too. I'm not going to say names, but
mistakes sometimes.
Exactly right. And but I know just in private conversations that I've had with him, he tries to use people's proper pronouns. He's not like he's not being a dickhead about it. But at the same time, I can understand why someone will be.
He's been a fucking bigot.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's. I don't think
the bigot. It is a mistake.
Doing it purposefully.
No, but you have to understand
he needs to try harder.
Really dumb.
Yeah.
I love him, but he's really stupid. No, I'm kidding. He's not that stupid. But we'll even correct him, and he still does it. And it's like, dude, you can't be that fucking bad at it. I mean, I've made the mistakes as well. I've even called Spec the wrong pronoun. But then it's like, Shabby, just don't fucking watch it.
It's one of those things. I mean, you know, after being grilled on it for so long, I mean, I've seen him make strides to better it. So.
That's like I told Dee when Dee first came to me and told me that they were coming out as trans. I'm like, okay, I actually knew you as a guy before, so it may be an issue at times. I may slip up. Dee understands. Now, like my other friend Alexis, I never knew Alexis as John. I only knew Alexis. So I never slipped up, not one time in my life, calling Alexis a he.
See,
because Alexis has never been a he to me.
That's the thing. It gets confusing. I have a couple of friends who are like, this one girl was McKinley. I'd call her McKinley my whole life. Now it's Cody. And it's like, it's still a mindfuck.
Yeah.
And like referring to her as a him, to me, it's hard. And I have fucked up. Cool. He's awesome. And he like doesn't even matter if I fuck up, which is cool.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
And I think most trans people, not all, but most understands that you're gonna slip up and make a mistake. They understand that. But I can't see why they would get annoyed if somebody constantly did it.
Yeah.
Because even if it is a mistake,
to them like you're not trying and you don't respect them.
Yeah, it's like you're literally trying to disrespect them, and so I completely get why they get pissed off at that.
And I'm not gonna say I relate on a high level like them, but like I changed my name a little while ago. My old name I don't really like. I don't agree with it. It's shit. So I changed my name to Faith. Faith is what I would go by. And everyone in my family deliberately would call me my other name just to be rude. And now I'm like, holy shit, like that's kind of what they go through. They want to be referred to as a man or a woman, and they refer that to them as what they don't want. I'm like, fuck, that really sucks. Like that
literally their family not respecting them. I just went through this a couple weekends ago with my son and my mother and my brother.
By the way, Missy completely gets, if you don't, the ones who don't know, Missy is a mother of a trans child, so she gets it.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
You didn't know that? Oh,
no,
okay.
I hear her referring to two sons, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
One's a female to male.
Was born a female.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, see, I've only heard you. There was one thing that made me somewhat think that, but I wasn't 100% positive, so I wasn't going to make any assumptions.
Yeah.
I'm talking about being at like a party or something, and somebody was misgendering your son.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was actually my birthday party that was being thrown by my mother, and my brother was being completely rude and basically told my son that he doesn't care what my son feels. He's always going to be a beautiful woman. And my son flipped out, and then he looked at me and told me that if I was a stronger female role model, that my son wouldn't be the way that he is right now.
Oh,
and my mother just kind of like went with my brother, because my mother doesn't want my son to be my son. Like my mother wants her granddaughter back.
Yeah.
And I understand the feeling, but like if you love that person as much as you say you love that person, then you're gonna love that person regardless of who that person is.
Exactly.
And if that person is coming to you saying, "This is how I feel, this is who I am," that's what you do.
Yeah.
Like and like with my situation, if I'm not in that kid's corner, no one's going to be in that kid's corner.
And by the way, I want to make this clear.
I have to do this.
I want to make this clear. I wasn't really calling Shabisky a bigot. I was making a joke about that.
Yeah,
but I do wish Shabisky would be more not dumb.
I think cognizant. Cognizant might fit there. Cognizant might.
I was trying to figure out a way to not be mean, but more not dumb, I guess is the best way.
No, cognizance is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I have a question, if you don't mind me asking.
Is great.
How long has it been since he came out, or like since?
It started in about 8th grade, and he is going to be a sophomore now.
What's
so.
Okay.
couple years.
Sophomore is your second school.
Okay, so grade 10.
10th grade.
Yeah, 10th grade.
Yeah,
Or
I-
the Canadians say grade 10.
Grade 10.
ended.
So it started in grade 8, and he's now going into grade 10.
I can't stand this grade 10. It's the 10th grade.
10. You hoser.
I've always wanted to see what your kids look like.
I'll send you pictures of them.
What do you think? They're ugly or something?
No, I just want to see
Who said that? Hey.
how similar they look to her.
No, they're not ugly, but that one is a freak. She got her oldest is a freak.
Why?
He be doing some crazy shit.
He does.
Some of the stories that she's told me though, literally, I'm not joking, reminds me of me as a teenager because I get him because he's a high school jock, right? I was a high school jock, so I get where he's coming from. I know that lifestyle.
He's a crazy kid.
Yeah, I was the guy that beat most of you guys up.
Yeah.
You kind of seem like the kid that like burger flipped me constantly. That's kind of like who I think you would be in my high school.
I would be the kid of what now?
Who burger flipped or bean dipped, like did that to the
Oh, definitely not that way.
Okay.
I never did sexually molest people.
Every guy at my school did it. I thought it was like honestly.
No,
like,
that was harassment.
Yeah, that's a whole school of harassment.
I didn't have any kind of like awareness of how the world should work because I was really like, I wasn't allowed out as a kid. I didn't even go to school until I was in grade 5. So when I got to school and like people were like touching my breast, like I didn't know it was wrong. And like people would burger flip me, people would like smack my ass, and I just was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they shouldn't have done that. And no, dude, let me tell you something. If I'd have done something like that, and my mom found out about it, she'd have beat me to fucking death.
Yeah.
And I was raised to respect women. No, we didn't. I was a jock, but I was also not the typical jock. I didn't hang out. I hung out with every group in school. I hung out with the fucking stoners, the hippies, just everybody.
I was the same way, man. I
was a floater.
Prided myself on. Yeah, I did. Like, dude, I would start cafeteria. We had an hour lunch, and I'd start on one end of the cafeteria and just sit at every fucking table, and I'd end up the other side by the end.
Yeah. See, in elementary, before we're about to go. It's time's up. In elementary, I was bullied real bad, like really bad. Because I was a little fat kid. I was quiet. I was a very skittish kid. And then by 6th grade, I realized there was 2 things I could do. I could tell jokes and I could insult them better than they could me, and I also had the ability to punch their fucking faces in. Because I learned I was a tough kid, right? So it stopped around that time. And people stopped. And plus, I got in junior high. They learned I was really good at football. I was really good. I mean, I made the McDonald's All-Star team and all that shit. I was pretty fucking good. I was a bad motherfucker on the football field, and so I became popular because of that.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, it is time to go. Shabisky, you were horrible today. Oh, wait a minute. Shabisky's not here.
No, wait. Wait, no, insult me instead.
But you know what? He talked about the same today.
Yeah.
He's the greatest.
I think I heard him talk a little bit more today than he
I think he did conversate with us more today than he normally does.
Great.
It's an accident.
my ear a lot.
He's the
It's an
best.
accident.
Shabby's the greatest.
He is not that. But anyways,
He's the greatest.
he's fairly okayest. How about that?
I'm liking my spot. Can't lie.
Oh!
Now I look down on the guests.
Power play. Look out, Shab. She's coming for your job. Dun, dun, dun.
We'll have the chat and vote on it tomorrow.
There you go.
Anyways, we got to go. Thank you for liking, sharing, tipping, and not insulting us. Red Eye sucks.